Hi guys, Vechs right there, and welcome back to Vechs in the Shell. So, Vechs and his wife, Tiri, got married, and Tiri is just like, look how happy she is. Look how happy. Bless her heart. Speaking of blessing hearts, we got this dude, or guy, Myers. She's a female. So, newest member, age 52. Unfortunately, she's got an artery blockage. So, I think if I capture like a pirate or somebody, I'm going to cut their heart out and stick it in her. And that'll fix that artery blockage. I like how casual I said that. Just like, I'll just cut their heart out and stick it in her. We'll fix that, no problem. So hopefully we'll get a raid at some point. So I can do that. We've also got a bunch of beavers out here. Look at these angry beavers. I'm going to go kill them all. In other news, over here we have a herd of elephants. I would love to have a herd of elephants. They would be great for, like, forming caravans with. The problem with these guys is that they're all the way over there, and that's a long way to just, like, try to go get them. And so, yeah, it's a bit of an issue, personally, I think. Ooh, cargo pods. What did we get today? Turkey leather. Yeah, I don't care enough about some turkey leather to go all the way out there and waste time doing that. Thank you very much. In other news, look at this crap hole of a cave. Just look at all this crap in here. That's a bunch of nope. I just don't want anything. It's just full of a bunch of dead bodies and bones and then, like, a bunch of nasty bugs. I don't know. So Vechs is researching. I've decided to listen to the comments, and Vechs has the ability to tell these people what to do, and they're going to listen to him. Otherwise, they get banished out of the colony. So, I am going to set the I figured what I'm going to do is set the priorities, but I'm not going to, like, do things like grab Myers and be like right-click to that kind of thing. I'm only going to do that with Vechs. But I will tell them what their priorities need to be. Because otherwise, if you don't, the game gets kind of dumb. Like, you just kind of need to tell, like, at least set some priorities somewhere. That said, I don't even know, like, what all their... Like, I'm pretty happy with doctoring here, Vechs and Annabelle, and then, like, everybody should flick, wardening. I think I'm just, you know what, let's just clear everything real fast. Okay, guys. Alright, so I cleared all the priorities. We want Vechs to warden. We want probably Tiri to handle animals, because she's got the... I'm looking at the passions here. So, you know, you guys all have some passion for that, and you guys have some passion. And then cooking, it's pretty much Tiri's, like, only thing she's good for, to be blunt. So that's high priority for her. And Vechs can cook too. These guys can also cook. Hunting, it's pretty high priority for Vechs, as is constructing. And these guys can do it too. And then growing. Growing is kind of like everybody needs to pitch into growing. Yeah, mining is kind of the same. Plant cutting, kind of a thing too. Vechs is smithing. Myers is smithing. Tailoring, crafting. Dietrich is our art guy for sure. And Annabelle seems to like art as well. And everybody's going to chip in and haul and clean. And Vechs, I think you're going to research as your top priority. As will Dietrich and... Yeah. So there we go. We'll lower that for these guys. So I think every job has coverage here. So we'll unpause this and let them go about their business. But yeah, hauling and cleaning. I think for maybe every 4 or 5 colonists you have, you need like one person that just does nothing but haul and clean. Otherwise, your colony will get like bogged down with like stuff just laying around everywhere and no hauling jobs ever getting done. Animals can help out a lot with that. In my other colony, I had like 16 polar bears that were all trained to rescue and haul. Polar bears, by the way, are pretty kick-ass. I like them way better than huskies. The problem with huskies is that they breed too quickly, actually. Meaning that they get like their population gets out of hand way too quickly. Whereas the polar bears, they, you know, their population's kind of more stable. Like they breed a little bit, but then a few of them get killed in raids sometimes, and then so it's easier to just keep them under control without as much micro, I suppose. I think Vechs is just running over here, so he just runs over here and like beats one to death. It's great. I love it. I love the melee hunting. The melee hunting is fantastic. And just we have a freezer full of these beavers. It's amazing. Alright, so the base is fairly expanded. We've got like some little planting areas here and then one in here. So that's cool. I'm trying to spread the planting area out more. I got rid of this one. I'm letting these grow, and as soon as this is done, I'm not going to plant any more here. And the reason I'm doing this is to make my crops more resilient to blight. To protect your crops from blight, you either have to be on the ball and cut the plants as soon as you see it, which can be hard to do because it can be hard to see. It can be easy. It's easy to miss. Do I want to go grab those? Not really, to be honest with you. Why am I yawning? It's only barely 9 p.m. Jeez. I must be tired today. I got a lot done today in coding for a new super hostile map, Isolation. I did some nice coding. I'm doing the temperature stuff. So I'm making like a new temperature system, and I have like a bunch of old command blocks and stuff, and it all worked, but it was, I started doing it with functions, and I was like, I can do this way more elegantly and better, and I can make room for heat too, so you can overheat. So there's cold, you can be too hot or too cold, and I can make it so that like it scales with, it looks at armor instead of just having something in the slot to begin with, so that you can have different pieces of equipment give you better insulation from temperature. And I got a lot of those things done today in the morning and afternoon. So now I'm recording this much later at night. It was pretty cool. I was really proud of myself. I love it when I code. When I have successful code that does what I want it to, it makes me feel really nice about myself. It's a really nice feeling. It, like, you know, bumps up your self-confidence. Makes me kind of want to code like other stuff. Like I'd love to. I think I'd like programming robots, like software robots that do stuff. Son of a bitch. Where did it go? It didn't start a fire. I think the reason it didn't start a fire is because it was buried deep enough in a wall. But, okay, well, there goes the freezer. Thankfully, the stuff is still set to be refrigerated because of the insulation. It's slowly warming up, but I'm hoping by the time it warms up... Yeah, it's still refrigerated, thankfully. Hopefully the... Yep, okay, we're getting... we're frozen again. That's good. So we lost a little bit of time off the meat is basically the main thing. Here is the meat. So basically I'm researching. I've decided, I'm just trying to decide what I want to do long term for this. And I want my character to have adventures in this world, and I think that means kind of traveling. I've decided that I don't particularly like our base location on the world. The actual map is fine, but the location on the world map is bugging the hell out of me. So I think eventually I'm going to abandon it. Knowing that, I'm not going to make it super elaborate. It's just gonna, I think it's just gonna kind of stay not much fancier than this. I might have a crafting room so I can better have like more stuff here. So we might keep looking for a better spot. Although that means I'm going to need like some nice animals to go out with and be like what am I trying to say? Pack animals. Yeah, I need pack animals. So I'm thinking. Also, I saw a raider. A raider was actually digging at this wall. Which one in particular? Was it a specific one? It was, wasn't it not? There was one around here. Did they just... I think they just completely dug it out. I thought one was partially damaged and still shows sign of... Yeah. Yeah. There's... Yeah, it's not at full HP. Okay, so there was a raider that came, and they were actually mining. They were mining through this wall right here. Now, I don't believe all of them do that. I think it's only special ones. Although I don't think... I think it was called a sapper. Like a pirate sapper or something. But basically it means that just because this is natural terrain doesn't mean that they won't attack it. They will. So my base idea of putting it here... Like, this is still good. Like, it still serves a purpose. For one, animals... The mad animals have to run through this crap. They don't attack the wall. But I am not defending my base against animals. Like, who cares about those? To stop a manhunter pack, all you need is a door. And then they'll funnel into it and you can melee them one by one. And they'll get in the doorway. The animal gets in the doorway, so it's just one animal versus like 3 colonists attacking head on and then diagonally. So it's 3 versus 1, and you can 3v1 the entire pack and kill them easily that way. And that's just melee, let alone people behind the meleeers shooting at them. So that's... You don't need to worry about animals. So what I'm thinking is I might right here... This is already kind of prepped. I was thinking of doing something like that. And just... Or actually, what if I did something like this? Let's see. Like that? What do you guys think? Like that, maybe? And that way I can get out of my base easier. And I believe this right here is marshy, crappy soil, which is actually great because it will slow down enemies. So that's pretty cool. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised there isn't a floor that you can build that actually lowers movement speed. Like an obstacle floor, right? Isn't that weird? Anyway. But yeah. And this still lets me have this thing here that I can easily trap. Mad Aminala Boomala. Oh, that's gross. I'm gonna conscript Vechs, and I'm just gonna order him to go melee that thing to death before it gets close to my base. Is it going to bleed out? You know, I really didn't. Okay, Vechs, you can run off. Okay, you can go get in the water if you want to. Or you can have some food. Alright, that's taken care of. Because all of this is wood, and if the stupid boomlope ran in here and blew up, it would just take out all this wood and stuff. I noticed, I'm not worried about this, because what I've noticed is if there's a large wildfire in this game, it will frequently begin raining. So I'm going to rely on natural rain to put that out. Just kind of assuming it will. Yep, there's the rain. Called it. I'm kind of wondering if there's a biome where that won't ever happen. I'm kind of curious about that. Like, even if there's rain, it just... Is that a roof? Rock roof, thin. Oh, interesting. Never noticed that. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna dig this out, and we can. How much? What are we rocking? Granite? Yeah, granite. Okay. Structures. Let's see. Wall. We're up to granite wall now. Can do. Oh, it's marshy here. Bugger me. Yep. Okay. Where's it not marshy? Marshy, marshy, marshy. Normies. Okay, that makes it actually more difficult to defend then. That's okay though. I can build sandbags without... That's cool. Alright, there we go. That's a fairly decent fighting position. There's marsh, and then there's plenty of, plenty of cover, walls to hide behind, to go with it. Yeah, it looks pretty good to me. Cool. Research finished. Research, so we're still researching. I basically just want to get just kind of get all this early game research out of the way, just so I have the tech. I don't know how much I'll use it, but I just want to. And my goal for this base is to get a lot of this. Probably up to like... Here. These. The laser steam geyser drill. That's a mod. It basically lets you... By throwing steel and components at the problem, for, I think it's like 600 steel and 30 components or something, it's stupidly expensive, but it lets you make a steam geyser with a laser drill. And it takes, you have to feed a lot of power to it, and it takes forever. But I think it's a cool mod because it's worth it, because even after all that, like, it's still worth it to be able to, like, put down a steam, like, make a steam vent wherever you want one. Like, that's really cool to be able to do that. But like I said, it is quite expensive. So I think it's a well-balanced mod. Not to mention, another problem with it is that it's all the way up the damn tech tree. You need the deep drilling first, and then you get it. So my plan is, so my long-term goal is that I want to make a base that's super secure. So to do it, I need a mountain base with a mountain roof. The reason I want the mountain roof is so that it's invulnerable to artillery from raiders shelling me, and it's invulnerable to drop pods dropping into the base. Okay. Then the base needs to be cold all the time so that it never has a bug infestation. So that means we have to be in a... Either I have to use air conditioning to chill the entire base down to make it really friggin' cold, or I can just go to a biome where it's just naturally cold, which has the added benefit of making raiders have to deal with the cold. Although it would actually be hilarious to go to a scorchingly hot biome where raiders would overheat, because raiders will bring cold clothing, cold weather clothing to protect them, but they have a much harder time dealing with overheating. So I could go to a hot biome, dig a mountain base, and then super chill it, which would be interesting. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to a cold place. So looking at the world map, that means... So this is pretty much the equator down here. Yeah. This is actually... That's actually the equator right there. Right about right there. Yeah, right there. So I'm pretty close to it. So we have to go to get to where I want to basically get to where I want to go. Let's see here. We're looking at average. Basically, summertime temperature needs to be like 32 degrees. Summer temperature. Damn. What's that? Summer temperature 37. Oh, what's this? Mountainous. Mountainous ice sheet right there. I mean, I wouldn't mind being kind of close to somewhere we could actually trade. Summertime temperatures. 30... So I probably want to be like, geez. Well, there's the flippin' landed ship. Great job, guys. Wait, that's a great spot to put that stupid ship. Like seriously, game. Jesus. Probably up here, maybe. So at least I can maybe trade with these people. That's ice sheet. That's impassable. Tundra. Mountain. That's mountainous tundra. Unfortunately, this is an all impassable mountain here. And I could live here. Oh no, summer temperature needs to be below 32 or under. So there's something near a road. Winter, summer. I mean, I guess maybe that's not bad. I'll have to double check the exact temperature I need. I'll go read the RimWorld wiki and have a look at all that. Large hills. I don't think I want large hills. I think I want mountainous. So, what's this? That's impassable. Nice sheet. 39. 38. This is probably okay. But it has to be. It obviously has to be mountainous so that I can have a mountain base. I should just have a base right here. There you go. Summer temperature 28 degrees. But anyway, let's zoom back in. So I've got my work cut out for me. We'll need the... Oh, what's this? Item stash opportunity. Oh, I don't have the money to... I don't have the money for that anyway, so I can't do that. Alright, Vechs, why don't you prioritize mining a bit better, huh? Would you like to mine? Buddy? Why don't you prioritize mining a bit? There you go. Why don't you really prioritize mining? Thank you. Let's get that done. Good boy. Research finished. Recurve bow. So yeah, I was just kind of coming through here and like clicking all the just clicking all of these pretty much. Just like, let's just get all of them. There you go. I'll probably cancel this and like and swap out the research order. I need the advanced research table. Can I build that yet? Production. Basic prosthetics. Yeah, the high-tech research bench. I could build that right now. So it's, well, wow, it takes up a lot of space, huh? Sure it does. Huh. How can I fit that in there? I'll have to tear some of this stuff out. There we go. Let's smooth the floors there. And I think I'm just going to leave the turrets right there. That's like perfect. They can shoot down this hallway or down this one. So it's fine that's fine with me. And I just turn the turrets off because they're rarely going to be used, and so they'll save power. I was mass producing some of these sculptures here to replace all these flower pots with. Is Annabelle making all of them? Pretty much. Who's our artist? Annabelle or Dietrich? Are they both passionate? I think they both are, right? They're double flame, they're passion. They have burning passion for art, and yeah, so does Dietrich. That, you know what that means? That means I need 2 of these tables. There we go. And that way you guys can both art at the same time. So we're making, mass producing of these large sculptures only out of wood, because wood's very renewable. And I'm just mass producing like tons and tons of them. Alright, you and Dietrich can now have at it. And I can use up some of this wood that's clogging up my storage. And when a trader comes by, maybe sell it too. Alright, did this all get smoothed out really fast? Damn, that was really fast. I have to say, that was really, really fast. Damn, look how fast Vechs is compared to the other people moving around the base. It's nuts. So I did in my other world, I did end up launching my ship, and Vechs and Eve and like 10 other colonists all made it off the planet. And my base in that playthrough was huge. And I could make all the most advanced prosthetics too. I had like a prosthetics lab set up. So the funny thing is that the Vechs in that playthrough and his wife Eve, by the end of it, were pretty close to how Vechs is in this playthrough already. They were completely kitted out with all the fancy prosthetics. Ooh, cargo bots. Milk. Well, now that I've actually got this set up to let my people out of the base more efficiently, I'm not as apprehensive at going to like grab this stuff. Although the Muffalo wool's already almost rotted away, so it's probably not going to be worth very much. And they're throwing a party. Vechs, go attend the party. How's your social relationships, buddy? I said social. There you go. You're not really thrilled with your wife, are you? She's way more into you than you are of her. You're at plus 42. You have a higher relation with Calum. Interesting. Well, it makes sense because Tiri, like, all she ever does is... What does she want to do? Animals, cooking, and artistic. And you don't do those jobs. There's no overlap there with your job, so... Oh, I'm never going to get tired of watching that. Oh, I was meant to open all these caskets. And I was waiting on my prison before I did that. That's right. I remember that now. That's right. That's what we were doing. Okay. Well, let's do that this episode. We'll open the caskets. But is the prison ready? Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Hey Vechs, why don't you also prioritize construction too? Because there's some stuff down here that does need to get done before the prison's complete and ready. Although you're going to sleep first. Alright, well, I'll finish up this prison and then we'll open up these caskets. Let's see. We only need one more nice statue in here to complete the prison. But wouldn't you know it, we've got a raid. That's okay, it's only two dudes. One's got mollies and one's got a really low percent pistol. Wouldn't mind keeping those Molotovs around, actually. Vechs is pretty much going to shrug off that crappy little pistol with his shield belt. Aren't you, Vechs? Yeah, I think I am. So I figured out something. Over here, I've got a dumping zone, and I've set it to dump art that is awful to poor in quality. And that way, any piece of art they make that's not up to standard, they just throw out, basically. So any art I see in here, I know it's going to be one of the good ones. I wish I had known that like way earlier, and I've got like this art assembly line here with Annabelle and Dietrich. It's pretty. While I've been waiting on that prison stuff to get built, and I got all the walls built and everything, so it's pretty much done now. Just wanting that last piece of art in there. It doesn't need it, obviously, I'm just being picky. But check that out, look at that rating, it's all nice and lit up bright and green. 8.2 beauty? It's pretty highly rated. I even have a masterwork 500 beauty sculpture in there, so that's pretty cool. Hey look! He is actually mining. So he actually broke through the cave there. I'm kind of curious to see what he ends up doing. If only they knew the hulking, tricked-out beast that was waiting on the other side of this door. Look at this cheeky little shit. He's mining. Dun 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 dun. Boop boop boop. Oh no, I don't think so, buddy. He's a fast-walking psychopath. Damn. Left index finger, right middle finger, right eye. Whew. Those advanced power arms are nasty little things, aren't they? Well, I'm going to capture you. And I'm going to also capture you too. You guys are both going in the jail. Of the Tomahawks. Okay, so what faction are the Tomahawks? They're a pirate band, I see. Alright, so how's our doctor work doing here? James. It's Vechs and Annabelle, pretty much. Have you already been tended to? Oh yeah, somebody did get around to you. Already doctoring Animu. Oh my god, his name's Animu. What Animu are you watching? One from Japan, obviously. Dude, Vechs knocked out a 100% quality bandage on that guy. Oh, that's right. We needed a heart, didn't we? Oh dear. Well, you know, a trader did have a bed. A hospital bed here. I could totally just install a hospital bed. What do you guys think? Just put down a hospital bed in here? And, we're gonna operate. Oh, yes. Yes, we will. Can I make a, vitals monitor yet? I don't think I can. We've got a hospital bed. So, I'll friendly chat both of these guys. We'll give them a while to stew in there. I am going to come take this guy's armor vest off, actually. I think I just took all of his clothing. Do you have any good things? Not really. I'm going to strip her too, though. I need their clothing. I've actually got somebody who needed some clothing. I think it was you? Oh, two things. Inspired recruitment, Vechs. Oh, I will recruit somebody on demand. I don't want that, whatever that. I don't want an anti-grain warhead. Okay, let's take... Okay. A fast-walking psychopath. Ooh. But very artistic. We've already got artsy people, kind of... I hate to say it, but she's 69 years old. That's kind of old. She's pretty, and she's a hard worker. But she's 69 years old. Oh, damn it. Couldn't you have given me some better candidates than these two? Like, if she was 39, that'd be... Even if she was 49, like 69, your life expectancy in this game is... 80? I mean... Also, her left... Holy shit, her left shoulder's cut off. Ugh. Jesus Christ, Vechs. Could you have gone a little easier? Now, what about this dude? He's a psychopath. I really don't want a psychopath. I mean, I could just use him as a... her. I'm sorry. They're both female. I didn't even know. I just kind of a... Amin? Urshid? I don't know why I assumed that was a guy. I mean, does psychopath mean that they start fights? I don't know if it... I don't think it does. I think it just... No mood boost from socializing. Well, I mean, I guess I'll recruit Amin just because... Christ. Their eyes cut out? Well, at least they still have their arm. I guess I'll recruit this one on demand. as soon as they wake up. Now, Myers still needs a heart transplant. So, I need to build a hospital. Let's see here. I guess I could just put it here. Doesn't need to be super big, huh? Recruit them. Yes. As far as you, no interaction. So you got Amin. Amin. So Amin, Vechs is going to tell you to mine and art and haul and clean. Yep, that's pretty good. Oh, and obviously I want you to firefight and flick stuff. So, I guess you're gonna go milk a boomalope. That's fine with me. Ooh, there's a dude. Trade with him. What you got? Oh, I can sell off... Here's the thing, even if you end up making crappy sculptures, you can end up like... This is superior. It's 235. This is poor. It's 126. Like, they're still worth some money. So, yep. These are tattered. I don't want this 38% auto pistol. I don't think. It's pretty shit. Although I'm already over money here. Is there something I can buy from them? 1 medicine? Maybe 2 medicine? Do I want Molotovs? I'll keep these Molotovs just in case I want to start fires for some reason. Let's see. I hate to do this to you, but I am going to need to operate on you. We're going to need a lung, and we're going to need a kidney, and we're going to need a jaw, a nose, left ear, right ear, and finally your heart. And I'll do the operation, I suppose. And this is going to kill her, but that's what you get for coming to my base and trying to burn it down with Molotovs. Or trying to shoot us with a gun and kill us. With all due respect and politeness, fuck you. That's pretty much how I feel. Like, if I was in this situation for real, and somebody came to my settlement where I'm struggling to survive and tried to kill us, I'd be like, just how about fuck you? How about that? Oh, man. That is a big mood penalty, though, isn't it? Do they care that it was me who... Yeah, they don't care it was Vechs specifically that harvested the organ. Yeah, they did. So we can reinstall this hospital bed in the hospital. But first, we need to make sterile tile in here. Let's see, sterile tile. You do the one in the corner first? See, you should have done the one in the corner first, because now we're screwed up in here. Alright, let's relocate this and put it in the hospital. After they get done with the floors, I suppose. I'll put it there. I need to move this crap out of here. I just hear animals dying. Oh, Vechs is hunting animals. Excellent. Alright, clear all except for medicine. Medicine gets stored in the hospital. Oh, and we also could probably use a light, maybe? And that one is kind of in the way right there, isn't it? I guess we'll put it here. There's a psychic drone. Great. Chief of the Amcabo of the desert has died. Okay. What does that have to do with me? I guess nothing, huh? Alright, right eye. I could use a new eye for you. Artery blockage minor. Let's see. Burn scar, left eye burn scar. And Vechs is like badass, okay. Great. Alright, cool, we've got ourselves a hospital. Myers. Alright, let's do this. Install heart. Install heart? Why are there two of these? Do I have two hearts? Now I'm curious. 80% amount of compression speed. Installs heart. Okay. They appear to be the same. I want you to rest until healed, and I think I'm going to have Vechs handle this. Let's see. Medicine 10 versus Annabelle's medicine of 11. But, Vechs, you have a medical AI assistant, so that's pretty cool. I want you to do the operation, Vechs. Alright, Myers, you're getting a new heart today. Now let's see how it goes. Oh! She has a brand new heart. Look at that. So, that one person, that one pirate died, but their death has possibly saved the life of another person. So, in the end, they died for a good cause, and that's a sacrifice that I was willing to have them make. But seriously, that's what they get for fucking with my colony. Don't mess with me. Man, you get into some dark shit in this game, don't you? Like, you really do, huh? Alright. Shall we finally open these, guys? You guys ready? To do it next episode? We'll do it then. Until then, as always, take it easy. Bye. I'm a shit.